as you can see, it's like, it's kind of skinny. Oh, look at it, just standing there. Look at it. Wah, wah. This is disgusting. It looks like a big Hi, welcome back to the cooking show. I'm Faraday, and today we're going to be making beef Wellington. So you've got beef that is wrapped in puff pastry and duxelle. What is duxelle? That's what I'm doing right now. Duxelle is basically a mushroom paste. So it's gonna be wrapped in puff pastry, mushroom paste, and also prosciutto. Some people use like foie gras or things like that. We're using prosciutto. It's delicious. If I'm being completely honest with you, I'll account for you how many times I've actually made it. Once. One time. I've made beef Wellington one time. This is my second time making beef Wellington. It's not hard, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. You can probably do it better than me as well. Actually, when I lived in New Zealand, my boyfriend at the time, he always wanted me to make him beef Wellington, and I refused. I decided to finally make it for you guys. You're welcome, by the way. You guys, it turns out, are my boyfriend, so hey. Duxelle. A duxelle, it's spelled D-U-X-E-L-L-E. Looks like it's duxelle or something. It's duxelle, like duck cell, like cell a duck, but duxelle. So you're gonna puree a blend of mushrooms like I did. I've got here shiitakes, creminis, and buttons. So like I said, you can roughly chop them. Whoops, mushroom down. I'll get it. See, the good thing about mushrooms being on the floor is that mushrooms grow in dirt. So if it gets on the floor, it doesn't matter. Let me grab this mushroom off the floor. Hold on. Bend at the knees. So into our duxelle. Not only is it gonna get this variety of mushrooms, how delightful, we're gonna also throw in some shallot and some garlic and some thyme. Mince the old shallot, as they say in New Zealand. Mince up the old garlic as well. As I wipe this fucking snot out of my nose. I'm such a classy girl. Up next, we're gonna deal with the old beef in the beef Wellington. I will tell you guys this. Remember I said that I made this one other time? The other time I made it, I forgot to take the string off it. And then I gave it to my friend because I was like, I can't eat all this is so much. And she ate it and she was like, you asshole, you forgot to take the string off. Friends, don't forget to take the string off, okay? I'm going to season it all over with salt, and we're gonna sear the beef. If you're sitting at home right now and this is lopsided to you, turn your head, all right? Turn your laptop. Maybe I'm not the lopsided one, maybe it's you that's lopsided, okay? If it's at a little bit of an angle, that's your problem, not my problem. Okay, now as I mentioned before, what we're gonna do is sear the beef hard and fast, okay? A little bit of oil on in. We're gonna pop this on in. That's what we like to hear, that nice little sizzle. Come here, take a look at this. Oop. Look at that. It's going all around, coloring it all over. What are we doing? Hard and fast. Just the way the ladies like it. All right, the beef is seared. Look at that. We're going to quickly mustard it up. Okay, this is getting hot and smoky. I'm gonna turn it down a teensy bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil in and my butter. And we're gonna cook our duxelle in here, okay? First, we're gonna add our shallot. We're gonna add the garlic right on in there. Look at all that good flavor in there. And don't worry, we're still brushing our beef. The mushroom is going on in, all right? Oops, I almost missed the pan. There we go. Mushrooms are sponges, they have so much moisture in them. And we don't want all that moisture to get out into the puff pastry and make a soggy puff pastry. So we're just cooking it out right now, and that's essentially our duxelle done. I'm gonna add some thyme as well. This is gonna be refrigerated while we cook our duxelle down, okay? It's just gonna help cool it, help kind of get it stiffened up into better shape. We're gonna let our duxelle cool off, and then we just need to like assemble it. So we're in good shape. All these things on their own are so good. You know what's actually This is what you should do. Just go like this. I was gonna say it's the vegetarian beef Wellington. It's going like this. Like rolling the duxelle up in the prosciutto. But prosciutto isn't vegetarian actually, so. But look at this. You got your snacking beef. Snacking prosciutto. Snacking mushroom. So gang, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to lay out a nice little piece of plastic wrap over here. My snacking prosciutto is gonna go right here. My cooking prosciutto. The snacking prosciutto is already in my belly. Okay, shingle the old prosciutto. And when I say shingle, it's like you're overlapping them like this, okay? Look at this. Like, that's pretty sexy, huh? It is. And if you don't agree, get out of here. And you want this to lay about as long as your meat. I'm gonna do a couple more of those. Next up, we're gonna put the duxelle, which is our mushrooms, don't forget, onto the prosciutto. Nice even layer as well. I got into podcasts and I've also really gotten into The Crown. And so in doing those two things, I now have become obsessed with the House of Windsor. Anyways, beef Wellington, for whatever reason, reminds me of the Queen and the House of Windsor because I guess Gordon Ramsay loves it so much and he's English and they're English. So therefore, they must all eat beef Wellington all the time. And that's all I have to say about that. I don't know. But when you eat this, and I guess because my boyfriend also was English and he wanted beef Wellington all the time. So anyways, I really like The Crown. Back to the old beef Wellington. We're gonna put this, our nice beef that's rubbed on mustard, on top of this guy. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna carefully roll the beef, the prosciutto, and the duxelle all up and over on each other, okay? They're gonna roll on itself. And you gotta do this carefully. As you can see, as I do this, I'm moving the plastic wrap off so I don't roll the plastic wrap into the beef Wellington. That's another mistake you could make besides not taking the string off or overcooking it. All right, I'm just gonna tighten her up and smush the old ends, okay? I'm gonna put it on a tray, refrigerate it, and we're gonna come back and then we're gonna put the puff pastry on it. Now you can make your own puff pastry, but why would you make your own puff pastry when you can buy puff pastry? Very carefully, gently. We're gonna roll this out a little bit thinner. So you want it to be basically like a 12-inch square. Everyone's out there wondering why is it called beef Wellington? Well, I'll tell you why. It was named after Arthur Wellesley, who was the first Duke of Wellington, and I think in like the year 1814 or something, he defeated Napoleon Bonaparte in the Battle of Waterloo. And so this dish was named after him, after Arthur Wellesley, who was the first Duke of Wellington. Wellington, beef Wellington, Arthur Wellesley, I don't know, whatever. But that's where it got its wonderful name. Okay, so, oh my God. Just like tripped on nothing on the ground. I just tripped on nothing. Okay. Oof. Okay. Here we go. Remove the plastic wrap. Don't forget about that. And now we're just going to roll this into it. Just like that. And I am gonna clip off the bottom bit there and we'll kind of trim the sides too. Pinch it together at the ends and we're just gonna roll it and kind of tuck it under, okay? Goodness, what a beaut. There you go, beef Wellington. How beautiful. We're gonna pop this up onto here. Now, I don't really love doing all those little pastry things, like designs and stuff. I also don't like icing cakes. I don't like making pies. I'm not very good at it, so I don't like it. But for you guys, I will do a little design, okay? But you can just put some egg wash over this right now as is, a little bit of salt, and bake it, and it's gonna come out just fine. But if you really want this to be the showstopper, like centerpiece of your meal that it is and needs to be, then you're gonna go the little extra mile, okay? All that trimming, you could do some decorative thing. You could write someone's name on this. Oh, I should have written Sicily on it. We're gonna take the back of the knife and just kind of draw some like little designs basically, okay? So we'll just go, it's almost like a little lattice. I'm not going all the way through. Look at that, it's like a big leaf. That's what I did, was a big leaf, look at it. Can you see my little design? Look at this, this is beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna brush it with some egg. Just gonna brush the whole thing. This is gonna help give it a nice color. We're just gonna do some salt on the outside. Look at that, beautiful. Isn't she lovely? We love her. Okay, into the oven, 425, 45-ish minutes until she gets to 120 degrees. And just like that, wish me luck. Second time's the charm. Am I right? I'm right. Alrighty, the moment has arrived. The thingamajig, the beef Wellington, as it were, has been in the oven for about 35 minutes. I just temped it. Like, look at this thing. Look at this. We're gonna let it rest for like 10, 15 minutes, and then we're gonna slice into it. A moment of truth. Let's see what this baby looks like on the inside, shall we? God, this will be so embarrassing if it's like messed up. I told you it was easy. Let's see just what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna slice right here. Wow, that is like perfectly medium rare. It's so pretty that you almost don't want to eat it, you know? But I'm gonna eat it. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so good. The beef is so tender. It literally melts in your mouth. Like, I don't think I even chewed that. It just like kind of like melted and then just like I swallowed it. It was so good. The recipe is in the link below, in the caption, whatever. You know where to find the recipe, just get it.
Fuck, marry, kill, Prince Harry, Prince William,
I'm gonna marry Harry because then I'll be a princess. And maybe if I kill William, that's one less person in line to the throne and I could be queen.